Hey guys, so for those watching X Factor, this is the reason for all the choreography going on every single episode of the show. How is it doing choreography with all of these talented individuals?
It's different because not all of them are actually dancing. It's great when we have artists out there that can do choreography, but for the most part what we've got right now with these contestants is staging. Some of the dancers get choreography on this, but Fifth Harmony Night was the actual only contestant that had dancing. Okay. I love when there's a little bit more that can happen in the show with movement and staging, but when you have contestants like Carly and Tate, all they need basically is for you to tell them where to stand and to tell them if they're doing too much, because sometimes they do too much. But it's been really fun. You know, we've had some great acts earlier on in the season that could really deal with a lot of choreography.
Has there been any acts throughout the whole season that have been super difficult to work with because they can't move, they have no rhythm?
I was lucky this year because no one was actually dreadful. There are people who have a little bit of trouble with walking and singing, which that's always a huge issue with me, is you want someone just to walk a straight line and it really can affect their vocals, and in a competition like this they don't want their vocals to be affected. So that has happened, no names will be mentioned, but there are definitely people that don't want to walk.
Now for those that can't dance or move at all, for example like myself, what advice would you give out to try and learn to dance?
Drink a lot.
Sadly, I don't drink, so now we need another.
Neither do I. So, but that's how I learned how to dance. No, I'm kidding. That's not the truth. It's just, I think you have to lose all inhibition. I think that anyone can move. Okay. I don't think if you consider it dancing, I don't think you should necessarily consider it dancing. Just moving around to the music. I don't think there should be a right and a wrong way to do that, as long as it's in a social setting. You know if you have a gift of dance or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't put it on stage for others to judge you if you know it's not at its best.
Now, this season has been a really great season. Has there been any artists that have left already that you think should have still stayed for the finals?
I would have loved to have seen Paige Thomas still here. Okay. I thought Paige was incredible. I really loved her. You know, I was happy that Diamond was able to come back because she was one of my favorites in the beginning, but she definitely put up a fight to stay in as long as she could. But I did love Paige, and I also loved Lyric 145. I thought they were fresh and new, and it was a great energy to have that on the show.
Okay. And then what's next for you after the show?
A vacation.
Oh, about time.
I need a tropical island ASAP. That's what I need.